So welcome back to JB Reviews. Today is the day, guys. We're going to be doing some towing videos with my Chevy on 37s. Now, as you know, whenever you put big tires on your truck, you do change the gearing a little bit. So do I have enough power to get up a 6% grade and maintain it for like 5 miles? Let's get into the video. And today, I'm going to have Hannah's dad, Mr. Dana Hamblin. Want to say hi to the channel?
Hey guys.
He's going to be the one driving the truck today because, hey, I can be biased, right? It's my truck, I can be biased. I'd rather him drive the truck up to 6% grade and give his impressions. Now, what truck did you own recently?
I had the 2007 3F 350 diesel.
Yep. Oh yeah, you guys full time for what, a little bit over a year?
About a year.
Yeah. And he towed like what, 13, 14,000 pounds?
Oh yeah, at least.
Yeah, and how did the truck do?
It was great.
Do you recommend a Ford truck?
Oh yeah. I got it for a reasonable price, got the a used fifth wheel, and I'd never owned anything like that, so it was a learning curve for me. But I did have to replace the turbo. I think I messed it up myself because I was new to the diesel. But it was great. It was great. I took it out west. I was up, you know, Utah, Colorado, all these areas, and I was up in the mountains and I didn't have any problem. I mean, when tractor trailers were going 20 miles an hour, I could do 50, 55 right up that mountain.
That's pretty good. That's
and it was fully weighted. It was probably 14.5 with water and stuff.
Okay.
So,
nice.
yeah, this will be fun.
Okay. Yeah. Well, are you ready to jump into the driver's seat so we can back up and see how it does?
Let's do it.
And we're gonna measure too, so we can see how much it squats, all that good stuff. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to your channel. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and back up. Now, unfortunately, you probably remember my Ram 3500. I did have the bed camera. This truck, it is available, but actually, you know what? It does say on my window sticker, you know, I have to take this truck back to the dealership because it does say bed view camera. I'm getting my camera. I'm getting So, unfortunately today, we have to eyeball it, and it's not too hard. I mean, once you look at these hips and look at where you are in terms of the trailer, it's pretty easy. So I'll have you just go ahead and back up. The trailer is low enough to where you can at least feel the bump when you know that we need to stop. So this is the only camera view we have. So if you're towing a conventional trailer, super easy. You're good. You should feel the bump right there. Perfect. Perfect. All right. We're gonna go ahead and measure so you guys can see how much the truck's gonna drop. So where are we at?
36 inches.
36 inches? All right. Let's go ahead and drop the weight down on the truck to see how much it squats. So where is it at right now?
33 and 7/8.
33 and 7/8. What is that?
That's 2 1/8 inches drop.
Okay.
Okay. 36.
There it is. So yeah, this is about 23 to 2,400 pounds. Something I've learned is every truck's a little different from how it handles the pin weight. So it could be a little bit more, a little bit less on this truck. So let's go ahead and get down the road so we can see how it tows. We've been towing for about 5 minutes now. We were doing about 65, 55 miles an hour in that ballpark. What do you think as a passenger?
So I feel weight. I can sense it. I have something behind me.
Okay.
But beyond that, there's no chucking, clunking. No sense that you've got any insecurity. You know, something that's going to be like, oh man, what's going to happen back there?
Yeah. Well, I've said this in the past. This makes towing boring. I feel like I feel like we have a single rear wheel. You can feel the trailer back there. This is it's just hook it up and go. And if you don't air up the tires, or if you do air up the tires, it doesn't really matter on this truck unless you need the capacity, obviously. But this is almost a little too boring.
Well, I'm looking forward to some stop and goes.
Okay.
Some inclines, so we can really get a feel for. Because even in my old F350, I didn't feel a lot either, but I was towing less weight as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and this is 40 foot too, so that extra length does kind of, you know, sway a little bit more once it gets a nice wind on it. But for the most part, I mean, having a dually, I mean, if we were to add another 8,000 8,000 pounds, I think it would feel the same. Yeah. And even with the bigger tires, like with the taller sidewall, there's no. Do you feel any sway?
No.
Like in the driver's seat, because that's typically you can feel that when you're riding along. You can kind of feel the trailer go side to side. It's not windy today. I will make that point.
Yeah, there's no wind.
There's no wind today, but you know, for this being 40 foot, if I were to like this sway like this, like, did you see it back there?
Yep. What I can do is I definitely can.
Probably scared that car. You're like, let me get out of here.
You know what? You'll take me here after. We had a little Chevy Volt or something pass us.
Yeah, a little black Chevy.
Little like 1,800 pound car. It's like,
you're like, oh.
I don't know what this guy's up to, but
yeah, I probably scared him just a little bit.
It is a Volt.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, he's looking over to you like, what the heck are you doing, bro? Sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to show my viewers that, you know, even with the taller tires, it doesn't have that much sway. I mean, these sidewalls are still pretty stiff too, so. And I had the tires aired way down. 35 out back, 39, 37 respectively on the fronts, but yeah, it feels.
What is the PSI max on the truck on these?
80. For the stock tires.
Okay.
Now these are 65 max, so. Yeah, I do need to reset my tire pressure. In the comment section, by the way, I need you guys' help. If you know of any good tuner that does tire pressure and does speedometer, because my speedometer's off too by like 7 miles. So I'm going actually.
Oh, because of the upgrade.
Yeah. Yeah, so technically I'm going 7 miles slower than I actually am.
But am I looking at that right? The tires on this truck are at 34 to 39 PSI?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that seems low.
Oh yeah, I have to. I have to run this low.
Why?
So it has a actual even patch on the
Really?
ground. Oh yeah. Well, when you run a wider tire on a more narrower wheel, there's all these types of things that you have.
So even though they recommend much higher.
Yeah. Well, these are not factory tires. So they're 65. So the factory tires are max 80. So these are 65, and there was no other tire for 30 that were in this size that I wanted that would have the PSI capacity I needed.
So these are max 65, these tires.
Yep.
And I have gone in and talked to managers at tire shops, right? People that have been doing this for 20 years. And they say, run close to your max. They say, I don't know why people always say, oh, you know, if the tire says 50, put it at 36.
Well, because it makes it a lot more softer riding.
I see that point, but at the same time, for the safety and all that, if it says 50, why don't I run it at 46 or 45?
Well, to your point, if we were towing, you know, a 20,000 pound trailer and it was putting 3,000 or 4,000 pounds of weight, I would definitely, I would max out the tires. But this is 2,300 pounds. We're not going that far, and it's not that hot today.
So if it were hot and you were towing this long distance, you would get close to your
I would. Yeah, if we were full timing, I would just keep it at 65, and I would just deal with the tire, you know, irregular tire wear.
That is just debate I've heard so many times. I've had guys. I went to Costco and was putting air in the tires, and this guy would not put it to max. He was like, I refuse to do that. That's And I was like,
it's because they don't know. Yeah, a lot of guys just don't know. But yeah, if you're towing heavy, you have to run it at max, because you know, you're maxing out that axle. You're probably going to be close to the tire capacity too, especially on a single rear wheel. But on the dually, there's 4 tires back there, so I think the capacity for the tires are 4,000 per. So let's just say, because I'm not at max, it's like 2,000 per. I still have more than enough capacity for the weight that I'm towing back there. So even if it's still way below, in my opinion.
Yeah, with the dually, you've got a whole lot of assurance.
You have 8,000 pounds of capacity, and I know that axle isn't at 8,000 pounds. And you know what? Second video we do. So we're gonna do the towing video up the grade today. Second video we'll do the MPG. I already topped off today, and so you'll see the MPG, and I'll get the truck and trailer weighed in that video. So stay tuned for that. We just switched seats, and Papa Hamblin is now driving the truck.
Papa
Hamblin. So what do you think?
So it's good. It drives great. Pulls nice. As I was just telling you before we put this on, this is the first time I've been behind the wheel of a dually. So I understand what they mean when they say you feel firmly planted. Those extra 2 wheels back there.
Yeah.
It's solid. You feel solid. but at the same time, I still feel like you can definitely tell you're towing something.
Yeah.
But this thing has all the power. I mean, I have complete confidence that it's going to tow fine. I don't know what the grade is now, but we're on a pretty steep incline.
Yeah. Oh yeah. As we make our way up to, I think it's I-80. East and west is even numbers, right?
Yes.
So it's I-80. Yes. Yeah. So we're gonna hit I-80, and then that's when we're gonna start to really get to those steeper grades. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But did you notice? I'm gonna switch camera views so I can show you guys. But did you notice the tire pressure on the screen here? If you have a moment, you can look over. You can see the tire pressure for the trailer. So I added the tire pressure monitoring system to my truck from my GMC. Actually, I actually did not take them out, and it shows you the temperature, shows you the tire pressure. So we're great there. I mean, it's only 77 degrees. I did not top off my tires like I normally do, but you know, we'll be home before it gets to 90 degrees today, so we'll be fine. But yeah, so far, I mean, we're doing pretty dang good. Let's see where we are for fuel economy. Hopefully you guys can see. We're at 6.8. So in the next video, you have to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure your bell notifications are on. We're gonna show you guys the MPG, and I'm gonna show you guys the weight of this trailer on this truck. So yeah, you don't want to miss that. We're here, guys. We have made it to I-80, and we're gonna go up this steep grade. Now, so far, the transmission has been creeping up. We were first at 158, now we're at 165, and we're gonna really get this sucker hot now because we're gonna stay in it. We have to stay in it the whole way. You're gonna stay in it?
Are you telling me to floor it?
You have to keep it down. Well, once we get out of all the curves, there's a lot of curves up here, unfortunately. But once we get some nice straight roads, we'll go ahead and...
Yeah, there's too many curves here.
Yeah, it's really curvy.
And I haven't been behind the wheel of one of these in a while with towing.
Oh, true. But I will say though, I mean, you've actually been witnessing that exhaust brake coming on a couple times.
Yeah, it's been nice.
Yeah, this truck must like you because honestly, it doesn't come on for me all the time. But it came on like two or three times actually. And here's where the tires are. We're at 124 on the front left, 126 behind it. So the sun's over here, so these tires are a little bit warmer. So these sensors are pretty accurate. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and
cruising on by the FedEx truck.
Yeah, oh yeah, you just passed it like he was standing still.
I'm man, it's pulling great.
Yeah. I mean, this truck has 975 pound-feet of torque. I mean, I know it doesn't have 1200 like the Fords, but it's gonna get the job done.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and I want to say we're probably about 13,000 pounds.
I was gonna say it would be it'd be nice if you could pull a 20,000 to really see what this thing's capable of.
Oh yeah, I mean,
a grade like this.
I'll probably have a chance. I do want to get a trailer like in that ballpark, 25,000. Really put this truck to the test and see how it does.
Yeah, I've still got plenty of room to the forward, so I could probably get, if there weren't so much traffic, I could probably get up to like 70 with no problem.
Yeah. Well, like I said, once we get to the straight roads, I'll go ahead and show you guys the miles per hour and how much it can gain going up this 6% grade for about 5 miles. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, this is the grade right here. So this is exit 137, so we have about 3 miles.
Okay, I'm down to 40 miles per hour.
41, all right.
There we go.
Here we go. Transmission's at 183. Wide open throttle?
Yep.
It's all the way down, guys.
It's still going up.
Still going up.
Still.
I mean, literally, this is all you need. If you can maintain 60.
Yeah, on this grade, that's great.
It's really good. And this is a steep grade. I mean, this is, yeah, it's up. Wow.
Oh yeah, this is serious. Well, they're about to see, the tractor trailer's probably doing 20. They're gonna fly by him.
Yep, transmission's 185, so we're maintaining at about 60. Yeah, there's that 18-wheeler right there. He's probably going about 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, I don't know if he's doing that.
He's probably not. Oh no, this is steep right here.
All of them have their emergency brakes on, or lights on.
Yep.
Their flashers, because we're about to pass. I'm gonna have to move over just to buy these guys. Oh, they're doing, I bet they're doing 25.
Oh, you might be right.
Here, I mean, we're just, look how fast we're going by.
Are you still wide open throttle too?
Yeah. I'm actually going to have to slow down because I'm getting up on the SUV in front of us.
189 for the transmission. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, 189. And listen, we're running with the traffic here.
Yes.
So, yeah, this is the perfect speed to be able to maintain. Now, I got to do a test like this with the Ford F-350 towing my fifth wheel because I want to see if it will maintain or increase the speed. So we're going 61. So it did pick up another mile an hour. Now, actually, we're not going 61.
Oh, that's right.
We're going 68. I keep forgetting that. Oh yeah. Right
that's why we're maintaining the traffic. You want to get over?
Yeah, we're get off.
Okay.
We're good. So we're going, I'm sorry, I completely forgot about that. We're going 68, I need to fix that. So yeah, next video I gotta do that. But yeah, we went 68 miles an hour, I forgot about that because it's 7 miles an hour different when you're, yeah.
That's pretty amazing. It's not that great.
Yeah, 68 miles an hour.
Because I was thinking, we're keeping up with traffic the whole way, and I thought they were doing about 70. Like,
yeah, there you go. So yeah, you can go 70 miles an hour basically with 37s. I would love the haters to let me know what you think about that. So this truck on 37s, it can get up to basically 70 miles an hour. So that's pretty much where most of the trucks end off at anyways. And the truck and trailer look good. I like to always stop after a few miles of travel just to check on everything, make sure everything's still secure. And yeah, we're perfect. And yep, there's a healthy Duramax right there. Getting the job done. I did get the oil change about a week ago. And that was the first oil change that I did. So yeah, I wanted to go ahead and get that out the way. You're not supposed to do it before you tow, but I haven't been towing that much, so yeah. Let's go ahead and get back down the road so we can go down the grade. So do you think the truck did good going up the grade?
It did great.
Yeah?
Smooth, shifted perfectly. Stayed with traffic.
Yeah, stayed with traffic. Now we gotta go down the grade. So I'm gonna put the truck in cruise control. Now I did a video with Mikey P and his GMC, and I have to admit something to you guys. I have a weird feeling that his adaptive cruise control was probably using the brakes because it was working perfectly, and I want to say it was because of that. Now here's my truck. It doesn't have adaptive cruise control, and you guys can see it just actually downshifted, and it's maintained at 65. We're going down a nice steep grade right now. I'm gonna drop it down to 60 miles an hour. Make sure there's no trucks behind me. Actually, hold on. Oh, we're good. There's no trucks behind me. Let's see if it'll drop down to 60. It's not using the brakes, so it's just using exhaust brake and the transmission, and we're dropping. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop it down even more. Wow, 4,000 RPM. And I have to hit the brakes. There's still some work that needs to be done on this exhaust brake, guys. Like it is better. It is better, but it's still not to the level that I would like it to be at. because when you do downshift it, it does get a little bit stronger. But I mean, what do you think? Am I being a baby?
I feel like something's missing.
Yeah, it's just not.
Exhaust.
Yeah, it's just not as strong as I would like it to be. And like I told you guys in the last videos I've done, I love that these trucks can get up to speed. But what's more important to me is stopping. Like, I want to make sure when I'm going down a steep grade and it's 110 degrees outside, I'm not cooking my brakes. And I have to hit my brakes.
Yeah, I feel like you do. I feel like or downshift. I feel like you're having it, and that should be the case with the exhaust brake.
And I know I beat this drum all the time with Ram, but like I'm telling you, that is why Ram is the best for towing. Like their exhaust brake is, there's no comparison. Even with Ford, you know, they've really done a great job with their exhaust brake. It is stronger than this truck's, and I really kind of solidify that in this video. But even they can't compete with the Ram. Like it's just so like comfortable towing with the Ram truck. It just really is. I know that a lot of people say like they have no problem with their trucks, but trust me, go drive a Ram truck and you'll know what I'm talking about. But that would pretty much end the video. I guess we have to now go get the truck weighed, and we'll end off on the next video showing you guys what the MPG is. So right now the computer is saying 6.2, but I don't have my foot on the brake or on the gas right now, and it's not doing anything. So yeah, like I said, guys, come on GM, fix your exhaust brake. Later.
See ya.